Serena.
Pam.
We're here to discuss 3-day refresh, and we were asked to discuss it because we have both done it,
Right.
and it's very helpful. There's a lot of great information. I want to show you what's inside of it first. The very first thing is you open it up and it tells you exactly what you're going to be doing in a day. So it starts off with morning. You'll be drinking and eating in the morning, and then it goes into the afternoon, and then the dinner, and then it goes into, you must read all the literature. So it's very helpful, and that's some of the literature.
Here's the book that starts you off.
Yes.
And it tells you what to eat, and we both did this without even talking to each other, and then as we discussed it, inside there's an area to tell you. It says for breakfast, it says 1 serving of fruit, and from the list, and then there's a list here that you're going to eat from. Where's the list? In the back, right?
I believe it is.
Yes, true. The list is in the back part of the book, and then it tells you you're going to eat from the fruit option from the list. And then we liked to write that down, because then that way you can see what works and what doesn't work for you.
Agreed.
Right?
I like that. So what comes in your 3-day refresh? You have 3 days. So the very first thing that you start with, it's in the morning, but you start with breakfast and a Shakeology and a fruit. Then you do an unsweetened green tea herbal. That's optional, but I liked it. And then later you do a fiber sweep. A fiber sweep. First time you open a package. Okay? That's the first thing you do. First package from here. And then in the afternoon, you're going to do a vanilla fresh shake. And you can only do it with water, which is very weird at first, but it
You
works.
get used to it.
It's actually very good.
I'm actually enjoying Shakeology now
very
with
good.
water, which I've never enjoed it with water before.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. So, and then you're going to go into another tea break. I love green tea, so I drink it a lot. And then you're going to dinner, and then you do another vanilla fresh. So, and then and you're drinking a lot of liquid. So I'm going to get real, like Pamela said in one of her lovely videos. You pee a lot. The very first day, I want to talk about the very first day, because every body is different, and my body is different from Pam's. And there's things that work for me that don't work for Pam, and things that work for Pam that don't work for me. And we both experience this, and it doesn't mean that everybody's going to experience this. So please, please don't think this will happen to you. But we're giving you helpful tips.
Go into it with an open mind too. If you're going to go into it with, oh my God, I'm going to be feel like crap, you're going to feel like crap. But if you go into it with an open mind, knowing this is going to cleanse your body, and these are the steps that you're going to have to take to do it.
Exactly. So very first day, towards afternoon and dinner, what we experienced was headache. And the reason why you get a headache is because the protein that you're used to eating and putting into your body, your body's not used to this.
Right. It's just a little bit different.
Yeah, it's going to be different. And the other thing is, just be prepared for it. Just know that you're going to get a headache, and drink a ton of water. Water was my savior.
Yeah.
You learned that drinking ice cold water was not going to work for you.
Right, and that's another thing too. Make sure that your first drink in the morning is not ice cold.
Right.
Because you're on an empty stomach, and you don't want it to be ice cold. I've always been, I have to have ice, go to New England and these people never use ice.
Right.
And now I understand why. Because digestively, cold foods are not that great for you.
Right.
And so that's why, when I do my Shakeology, I do it with ice and frozen vegetables or frozen fruit. I let it sit for a second, so that it's not so ice cold as it goes down.
Exactly.
Talking about Shakeology, I wanted to go back to this, is that, on your first day when you first start, and it tells you for breakfast you're going to have Shakeology plus a fruit option. Now, this 3-day refresh did not come with Shakeology. You can purchase free 3-day refresh with Shakeology packages too, but you know, I didn't because I have Shakeology. Same with Serena. We use Shakeology every morning.
Right.
But if you're doing 3-day refresh and you're not a Shakeology person who's done Shakeology or who is using Shakeology, you should definitely get the one with Shakeology in it.
Yes, absolutely. So the other thing I wanted to bring up in this magazine, this guide, was very supportive and very helpful for me and Pam. I'm gonna go to lunch. I apologize. We're gonna go to lunch in the afternoon. There's several spots there that are blank right there, and like Pam said earlier on, like the breakfast, you're going to write in what you wrote or what you ate. The great thing is that it gives you ideas. These are some from dinner recipes. I personally loved the Moroccan carrot salad.
So did I.
So good. And I actually made it a couple other times outside of this 3-day refresh. It's a really good like snack.
It is a great snack.
And I liked, the other thing is they don't want you to use coconut water, almond milk. They want you to have your shake, the shake that you have in the morning with water. And it's a little,
use fruit.
Yes, it will help. I promise you, it will help to get past that. The other thing is you will want to keep a journal of what things worked and what things didn't work.
Definitely.
And then discuss it with your coach or a person that you are going together with this. I had Pam, so I talked to her. And the other thing I wanted to say about your first day is it's possible you get really sleepy. And I felt really drowsy, and it's okay. It's not like you're going to, it's nothing that you can't handle, you know.
Exactly.
It's everything you can handle. And I don't want to scare anybody. And it is what it is. You know, if you want to clean yourself out and detox from all of the stuff that's in your body right now, there are things that your body does to help preserve it. So, and sleepiness and that headache I told you about, not everyone, I've talked to a couple people
that didn't experience
anything like that.
Right.
So, like I said, every body is different.
And remember too that if you've been clean eating all this time,
Yes.
and you start a 3-day refresh, it's going to be a lot different for you.
Yes.
Because your detoxing is not as high. So, you know, but no matter what in our lives and the way the world is, we're going to detox somehow, some way with bringing down the calories, using the product, and just basically cleansing yourself and using whole foods to nourish yourself. What I found with 3-day refresh was it pushed me to, I felt so much better from day 1 to day 3 that I didn't stop eating like this. So these types, like Serena said, she loved this Moroccan carrot salad. She still uses it. I actually serve it to my husband quite often with a piece of steak. And there were some other things in here too that I really liked. I can't remember. There was a veggie stir fry you liked, and I think it was kale and pine nuts that I really liked. And pine nuts is not one of my favorite things, so I switch off on nuts. And that's one thing I want to tell you is you can follow it as tightly as you want to, or if you know your fruits and vegetables well, swap it out for what you like. There are some people that are restricted and can't have certain things. Like I can't do the cucumber and tomato salad, which I absolutely love.
It was really good.
It was very good. I actually had it the last time and I was having some stomach problems. Come to find out, I can't eat nightshades. So now I eat
nightshades because I know there's some people. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt
No worries. Nightshades are tomatoes, eggplant, potatoes. Those are all foods that bloom at night, and they have something called I can't say it exactly, so solacine, and it is something that I'm very sensitive to with my thyroid. So that's just a whole nother side thing. But I omit the tomatoes, kept the red onions and the other items that were in there because it was it was good. I actually eat this as a snack now. So there's, you know, this really pushed me into some really healthy eating, and knowing how good the healthy eating felt, and how you could put vinegars and oils together and really create something really good as a really great side dish.
Right. I completely agree with that.
Yeah, so let's talk about start times and start dates. You know, we're on the challenge, and
We're almost done.
we're almost done, and I'm
Oh my gosh.
sure, I hope everybody saw my video earlier today. I have been really, really busy with work, but I'm here and I'm working it like you would not believe.
It's true.
I want to talk about, if you're working on Friday. Now, Serena, this is her first week back to school, and she knows herself already, and she knows that starting on Friday might be a little hard for her, because she's probably going to be a little bit tired. I've been back at the swing of things for about 3 weeks now, like really hardcore. So I'm thinking Friday's going to be okay for me. But, you know, everybody has a different lifestyle. Everybody has different access to the restroom. Everybody has different access to their food during the day.
Absolutely.
And what you need to do is take a good look at the 3-day refresh guide, really read all the information,
And this one.
and then really understand it, because this is your maintenance guide of where you're going to go after you do this.
Exactly.
And you want to really make sure that you read all of this before you start, and plan out when you want to do it.
Right.
Everybody's going to be different, and I'm not worried about doing it now because I've been clean eating for so long now. But I also have cut my calories way back this past challenge, because I've noticed for me that there are certain things, you know, in elimination and going through things, that those are the things that I need to do. My calories need to be a little lower because I'm not moving as much, or I'm busy here. But it's a balance. We all need to find that balance, and every day it's different.
Right.
Every day is different.
Be prepared is the biggest thing.
I agree.
Prepare yourself.
Right.
Prepare.
I
If
agree.
you know you're going to go out of town, which I'm going to do on Friday.
Right.
I am preparing myself. I know that I need to pack my snacks, because I know if I go, I'm going to be hungry, and I'm going to want the not so good stuff, because I'm hungry, right? And what do you go to when you're really hungry?
Junk.
You get junk food, right?
You don't want to do that on a 3-day refresh. You definitely
Exactly.
don't want to do that during the challenge. And
Never.
the challenge is your time to really fine tune those good habits.
Exactly.
So that when you're off the challenge, it feels natural.
Exactly. Absolutely.
So I think that's all we need to talk about for 3-day refresh. And you know, we just want to let everybody know how it goes. Serena's gonna put together a little thing for y'all about some experience that I had on the last day.
Yes.
And we hope that you enjoy it, and hope to see everybody. I know I won't be seeing you on Monday, Serena, but if we all get together, I hope to see everybody, and we definitely are going to put things together so we all can get together.
Absolutely.
Love you all.
Peace.
Hello. So, day 3-day refresh dinner. Vanilla Fresh, just finishing it up. Had a beautiful spinach salad, but it's almost gone. Had cucumbers and spinach, olive oil, and lemon juice. I didn't have any peppers, and I don't really like them, so I just used just a few beets that I had roasted, because I was using them as a snack. And then a couple onions, and then I didn't have sunflower seeds, so I just chopped up a few walnuts. I'm not sure if it's exactly right, but I did it. So far I've lost 6 pounds in 3 days. I'm sure a lot of it's water, but I feel really good, and I feel like I've cleansed myself to really hit this challenge going and really get over that 40-pound hump. Have a great night. And welcome to the first day of the challenge.